Hi everyone! You might laugh at me, but I am really excited to share something with you that I discovered yesterday while I was making my Christmas in July project for the hop. And by the way, if you missed the hop, there'll be a link below at the top of the description box to it, and also a link to it on the end screen of this video so you don't miss it. But anyways, while I was making that, I discovered a really easy, cool way to make angels, and I was so excited I had to share it with you guys. So let's head on over to the craft table and let me show you. So in the Christmas in July video hop that I was in yesterday, you saw me make this card right here, and I used this die set to make this tree. And while I was putting things away, I looked at it and I saw an angel. And I thought, really, I have got to give this a try. And so I did. And I made this absolutely beautiful angel right here. And I'm going to show you how I did that with this die set, as well as showing you some amazing things that you can make with it. So first I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this, and then I'm going to show you the wonderful things that you can make. So I have already die cut out all of the pieces that I'm going to need, and so I'm going to set this aside. By the way, this is what I used. I used this piece, that piece, and that piece. So I used these 4 pieces right here out of the die set. Didn't need these down here. And I'm going to set this aside. And here are those 4 pieces. So the wings and the halo out of gold, but you could do it out of silver, you could do it out of white. I'm just using these colors. I'll show you in a minute one that's done in reverse. But anyways, so what you do is you decide which direction you want the star, how you want the halo to look. And I think I want it to go that way. So I'm just going to take my beacon 3-in-1 and just put it right along the bottom part of the star, not the whole thing. And we are going to take that and attach it like that to the back of the wings. Okay? You could turn that little star any way you want it. Honestly, it doesn't matter. In fact, I get it in there and I can turn it around a little bit. Maybe I want it right there. Okay, sorry, I'm messing around trying to get it exactly how I want it. All right, so the next thing is we're going to take this part, we're going to turn that over, and we're going to put some glue on that. And you don't have to put it all the way down. I'm putting it up here toward the point, and probably 2/3 of the way down. And I'm going to take that and attach it like so. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to bring that back up a little bit further there. All right. The nice thing about using beacon is it holds right away, like so, but I can still move it around a little bit. Okay, so now we've got that part done. You can see the angel coming together. And now this is the angel's head. And get a little glue on the back of that. And stick it right up here at the top of the angel with the beautiful kind of like halo lighting bursting out from behind the angel. Now, isn't that easy? Oh my gosh, it just blew me away that 4 pieces from the Christmas tree die set could make an angel. I am in awe. Okay, now I'm going to show you some cool things that you can do with this, including a card that we're going to make together. By the way, if you were wondering about the glitter paper or glitter cardstock that I'm using, it is from Close to My Heart, and I absolutely love it. I'm using the white, the gold, and the silver, and this stuff is awesome. I'll put a link below where you can find this if you are wanting this, beautiful glitter paper to do this with. And I just wanted to show you that it cuts out beautifully. Okay, and now let me show you some things that I've made. So this one, which by the way is the reverse of the one that we just did. So this one is gold with the white behind it, and this one is white with the gold behind it. And you can actually do this with any colors you want. This is just kind of what I wanted to do. So here I've attached it to a die cut circle. I happen to have stitched die cut circles, and so I cut one out and punched a little hole and put this silver cord through it. You know, you can use whatever you want, and glued that on there. I left the back white because it could be a tag, and you know, you can put the to and the from on there, and that would be beautiful hanging off of someone's present at Christmas. And another way to do it is I put this one on an oval, and you can also use it for a tag, but for this one I decided to put a silver oval on the back as well, and I thought this would actually make a beautiful Christmas ornament hanging from a tree. And talking about Christmas ornaments, this one was really fun. So here's another angel, and it is the same front and back. So what you have to do, because as you can tell, you know, the little scallops down here are not the same on both sides, same with the wings, and of course with the halo up there. So what you need to do is cut one out. Let me pull something over here. Okay, so cut one out with the sparkles facing up, then turn it over and cut out the other one with the sparkles facing down. And that way, when you put them back to back, they'll actually match. And then you just put them together one piece at a time. You put one angel together, so like this, you put one angel together, and then when you start adding the other pieces, you're going to put your, whatever you're going to use for the hanger, you're going to attach that right behind the star, and then put the other star over it, making sure that you have everything lined up. After that, you can put on the wings, making sure they're lined up, and then putting on the angel, make sure that's lined up. And so you kind of do it one piece at a time on the back, making sure everything lines up so that when you look at it front and back, it's identical. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Ah, I'm in love with this. That's why I was so excited to share it with you guys. And you know what? Now we're going to make a card together. Okay, we're going to start with an A2 size card base, so that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm going to set that aside for a second. And then I cut a piece that was also 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 out of the gold glitter cardstock from Close to My Heart. And you're wondering why there is a space cut out, and usually I make it a bigger one, so I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't like wasting stuff, especially something like this beautiful glitter cardstock, so I cut that out so that I can use it to cut something else out of, and no one is going to see it because it's going to be covered by this next layer. Okay, and that is, let me get this really quick so I can show you everything I used. That is from this pearlized pastel cardstock that I got. I'll put a link below. I got this from Create for Less. And so it'll be linked below with everything else that I'm using today. And I ran that through an embossing folder. It's an old one, Cuttlebug, so you won't be able to find this. Sorry, I can't link that. And so I am going to start gluing this together. And we are going to create a beautiful card. And while I'm doing this, I just thought I would tell you that I love finding multiple uses for my products, and you know, to be able to discover that one die set can be used for two totally different things is pretty fascinating to me, which is why I really had to share it with you. And so I am really hoping that you guys like this and that you're not just sitting back going, how does she see an angel out of that? Because honestly, I do. I see an angel and I think it looks beautiful. So if you think I'm nuts and you don't see the angel, you know, that's okay. And oops, I just went over the edge with my glue. Not a good thing. But anyways, you know, I was just really excited about it. And since we're doing a lot of, you know, Christmas and July stuff this month, and angels are kind of, you know, Christmassy. I mean, obviously angels are all year round, but you know, Christmas, we like to use angels on our trees and on our presents and everything. So I thought, what a great thing, because in one video here, I am showing you how to make cards and showing you ornaments that you can make with this. And, well, I thought you might like it. Okay, so I've got that on there, which is just stunning in itself. And I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided foam tape on the back of the angel just to give it some dimension. So get some of this on here. I'll just put a couple pieces there on the back. And that one's too long, which is good because I need some for the top. So cut that little piece off and put that right there. Put this right up here. And this is going to be an absolutely beautiful Christmas card. Like I said, you don't have to use, gold and white like I'm using, or, silver. You can use whatever colors you want. And, here we go. Close enough? Close enough. We're going to call that good enough. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love all of the things that I was able to make with this. Tags and ornaments, and I'm sure you'll come up with some other ideas of your own, but I was just really eager to share this with you. So I hope you like it as much as I do. Thank you all for watching today, and I hope you think that's as cool as I think it is, because, I mean, come on, a die set that you can use for more than one thing. Pretty awesome. And I will have a link below in the description box to that die set, as well as a discount code that you can use to get 15% off. Actually, off your entire order, not just off from that set. And also, don't forget, there is going to be a link right here on the end screen where you can go watch the hop that started yesterday in case you missed it. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.